Turns out that looking at the haze in the sky or simply knowing that 3 other counties have fires burning right now, that's not enough to enact fire restrictions. But even when there are fire restrictions, it turns out certain fires are allowed in certain circumstances. The view of the metro area from Genesee, that's stunning. The view of the quarry fire from Genesee, that's scary.
I don't think you'll find many residents in this whole area that's having an open fire.
Except at Twisted Pine, just down the street from where Steve Jacobson lives in Genesee. There was an open fire last night.
This property is known as the Girl Scout camp. I'm here to say that they're a fantastic neighbor.
Even though Jefferson County is under Stage 1 fire restrictions, a Girl Scout troop staying at this camping lodge had a legal campfire inside a campfire ring that they did put out.
Any type of an ember scares all of the Front Range foothill residents and anybody back into open space, because we've all experienced what a disaster that can be.
If it's within regulations, I'm okay with it.
Stacy Martin is working with the Jefferson County Incident Management Team at the quarry fire. She explained that Stage 1 fire restrictions limit fires in the foothills, but keep the rules relaxed in suburban areas.
Think about Jefferson County. It's a rather large county, and if applying it to, say, downtown Ken Carroll, does that make sense as, say, Evergreen? Probably not.
I consider this paradise.
In Grand County, the fire danger went from high to very high today, yet there are no fire restrictions. Why not?
The matrix that our state and federal partners use dictated that we did not need to go into fire restrictions just yet.
The matrix, described by Emergency Management Director Alexis Kimbrough, takes into account things like how dry the grasses and pine needles have become, and the weather outlook. That matrix is reviewed each weekend, discussed by several agencies on Mondays, and presented to county commissioners on Tuesdays. And that's how Grand County will determine fire restrictions, regardless of the current fires burning in Larimer, Boulder, and Jefferson counties.
Our process has been used for years, tested, and we're confident in it.
The government can't tell us all what to do and what not to do. I think we all need to use our common sense on when to do that.
It sounds like Jefferson County did some of that common sense thinking by going past the science and enacting the Stage 1 restrictions, even though the matrix doesn't necessarily call for it. As for the Girl Scout camp, I heard from the Girl Scouts today, they're implementing their own ban. No more campfires at that site. If they do anything, it'll be around colored paper or flowers. Kyle.
Yeah, you know, I tend to think like there are things that government can do, and then at the end of the day, it just comes down to personal responsibility for a lot of Coloradans. And not to say that everybody taking responsibility won't stop accidents from happening, but if people can just say, avoid stupidity for a little while, that'd be swell.
Yeah, just because the government says to do something doesn't mean people will do it, and just because they don't say don't do it doesn't mean you just shouldn't do it anyway.
All right, Marshall Zallinger, thanks for your reporting tonight.